Il.
There you are. Move aside. Well, 'tis official. A letter from the king was published at the Parliament House just this morn. Shall I read it to you? Henry, by the grace of God, King of England and France, Prince of Wales and Lord of Ireland, ascertaineth you that Richard, Duke of Gloucester, lately called King Richard, was slain at a place called Sandford, and there laid openly that every man might look upon him. God have mercy on his soul. And moreover, the king, our sovereign lord, shall wed the Lady Elizabeth of York to the pleasure of Almighty God, the wealth, prosperity, and surety of this realm of England. Oh, Cecily, how it puts to shame the greatest love poems. He has no intention to share power. Thus, his coronation will occur afore marriage. Can you believe your ears, Cecily? I've eaten partridges with a stronger royal lineage. Besides, he's so old.
He's 30.
Exactly, he's ancient, and he has such a long face. I do not care to look at my husband and think of my horse. Henry Tudor. He'll insist we name our firstborn son after him. What shall that make him? Henry the Eighth? No, I shan't have that. I'll start a new fashion. Barnaby the First.
We cannot have King Barnaby.
Why not?
It sounds absurd.
Humphrey.
No.
Arthur then.
King Arthur?
In honor of the legendary King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. On this I shan't negotiate. I am the daughter of King Edward IV, sister to King Edward V. If I weren't a woman, Cecily, no one would question my right to rule my country. But because I have a womb and breasts, he'll not share his crown with me, only his bed. I've half a mind to deny him.
He'll confine you to the tower.
So be it.
Oh, hush, you ridiculous Bradley. You know not how lucky you are. One day they'll write books about you, plays about you. Elizabeth of York, the White Princess, who married the Red King, and thus ended the War of the Roses. And what about her sister, Cecily? Whoever knew of her, I expect she died alone somewhere in a convent.
I found this spoon. I think it is silver. 6 points? Cecily! Oh, 3 points? 1 point.
Half a point.
Half a point? Fine. Have you done any better? Wherever did you find that?
The courtyard.
10 points?
10 points. These are rubies. 100 points at least.
Very well then. Oh yes, he said something else. If I die, he intends to marry you. Half a point to me, 100 points to you. He had Uncle Richard's body stripped naked and tied to the side of his horse. They paraded the horse in town. Richard killed Edward, Henry kills Richard. Who will kill Henry? It is a game of death, Cecily, and we have no choice but to play it. They thought nothing of killing our brothers. We too must be prepared to do things we never thought ourselves capable. I do not know what I would do without you. You are my best friend. I will make sure you are always provided for. You will marry a gentleman and have many babies. I promise you this. You will never die alone in a convent. Not while I am alive and we are sisters. And while the same blood courses our veins, I solemnly swear, here and now, that I will see that you will never come to any harm. Oh, Frothy Bogus, I'm sorry!
Oh, you made me eat your blood.
I'm sorry!
Oh, your blood.
I did not mean to. It was supposed to be a symbolic moment. I'm sorry, we can still shake on it.
Oh. If I have to eat yours, then you have to eat mine.
What?
It's only fair.
But that is not how you were supposed to do.
You look like a witch, a child eater.
You look like a child eater. I do not want to marry him.
I don't want to marry him either.
He says I'm to leave my belongings. He will buy me new clothes and a wardrobe to hang it in. It belonged to our brothers. Then 'twas mine. Now 'tis yours.
Elizabeth?
Oh, God's death!
Go, go, I'll put them away.
How do I look?
Tired?
You were supposed to say, like a queen, and we are to have another symbolic moment.
How many symbolic moments do you want, Elizabeth?
Very well then.